And we're here today because Arctic foxes. Right, we're at Wildwood Devon and here we are, Arctic foxes.
Oh.
So they got mice this morning.
Oh,
Delicious.
nice. Oh yeah, I can see the tails.
Yeah, mice this morning, and then they've got smelt this afternoon. So we've got a good mixture through the day. Found a little bit of leftovers.
Oh, dropped a bit. That looks like it's the lot.
So yeah, if
It's
you
all gone, boys.
tuck the bowl just under your arm a little bit, and then just kind of put your hands up like that, so that they can see. Not that they'll pay you any attention.
No.
And then you can just pop the gloves off and pop them in the bowl, and then I'll take it off you.
A bit on the jacket.
Nope, sorry.
That's okay. A bit of mouse.
It does happen. Thank you. Okay. Right, perfect. Should we pop some enrichment out and then you can have a little look. So I've got curry powder there, and we've got catnip here.
Right.
So catnip has the opposite effect on canines as it does to cats.
Oh,
so
right.
it makes them quite nice and dopey and chilled out. So yeah, wherever you want to pop it, just kind of sprinkle it on the surfaces, on the floor, wherever kind of trail you want to leave for them. Perfect.
Too much.
We can spread it out a little bit. I can give you another pair of gloves.
Thought so. Come out really quick.
Another pair of gloves. Yeah, I think there is. These guys, they had 10 in total at the time, but they can have anywhere up to about 25 in a litter.
Wow.
So they were very lucky that it was only 10. Excuse me. Thank you. But they thought at the time that they had 5 boys and 5 girls. So the plan was that we were due to get the 5 boys, and they were going to keep the 5 girls, and then we were going to keep our pair, and they keep theirs. But they really liked one of the boys, so he needed a little bit of hand rearing because he had a condition when he was born. So they kept him, so we got the 4 other boys instead. But then after we got these guys, they realised they had a couple more boys than they realised at the beginning, because when they're so small it's quite hard to sex them. So we for a second thought that we might have a female, but these guys are all definitely male. They have developed now. The plan is hopefully at some point, this is Orion, at some point to mix them with our original pair, but because it is breeding season at the moment, we did try it, but because it's breeding season they are all kind of squabbling a little bit too much at the moment. So our original male Miska, he is 8 and he is showing his age a little bit. He's got some leg problems because he was very overweight before he got here. He was 11 kilos and they're supposed to be between 4 and 8. He's now 7, so he's nicely in the middle, that's fine. But he was 11, so he's got a couple of joint problems on his back legs, and he was really trying to fight for his dominance and for Aurora's attention when we did try and mix them. So he was very much kind of scent marking everywhere and not really settling down, so we decided that actually we won't mix them until breeding season's over, until they've calmed down, so so that they're all kind of on an equal playing field. But our intention now, just because these guys are squabbling quite a lot more with each other than anticipated because it's breeding season, we're going to castrate these 4. And then we're going to implant Miska, so that there's less testosterone flying around everywhere. So that they hopefully will settle a little bit better, because Aurora being the only female, much as she enjoys the attention, does mean it's all focused on her. But she is implanted, so there is no risk of them breeding with her anyway. Because here we don't tend to breed unless there is already a rewilding program. So we only breed our red squirrels and our dormice at the moment. So we've actually got a red squirrel who's hopefully going to go for at least tomorrow. We're just waiting to see if we'll catch her up tomorrow. So we're aiming for that. And then our dormice, we've got a litter of 6 to go out in the later spring as well. So yeah, we breed those and send them out for release. But otherwise we don't tend to breed this site. Unless we really have to. So yeah, she's got an implant. So Miska is 8, she is 2, and these guys are now, they were 9 months in December. Where are we now? March. So they'll be about 12 months.
Oh right, so we're getting there.
Yeah, we're getting there to about a year now. Photos, Irene. Don't put it on the fence.
But I like sticking it on the fence. Yeah, water's very close to the fence, isn't it?
Yeah. So we got the electrics going up and around the waterfalls, just because they're drinkers that seal onto a board. We couldn't put them in.
Would the splashing water not do something on them?
Not normally. Normally they're pretty good at drinking quite gently. They are very different in colour. The coats, so they've got that kind of double layer. So it's that nice thick winter coat, which they will start losing come May time. But some of them are losing it already. So Nico already had a shaved patch because in Kent, before he came here, they caught him up to check something and shaved the patch off just so that they knew that it was him. So he already had one, so he's been quite handy to ID because he's already got a shaved patch. But he's already losing stuff in there, and then Aurora she tends to use because this is kind of going along between it a little bit. But they'll lose it in May time, and they'll go the colour of the inside of their ears, so it'll be kind of a dark brown grey colour. They'll keep the colour on their feet. Thank you, really. Unless there's anything interesting. They'll keep the colours around their toes, which is handy for IDing as well, because it means that we can have a look and see if there's any differences in their toes. So Rooney, for example, he actually has 2 individual claws that are white on either side.
Right.
Same claw on either side of his front feet, so they will stay white. Oh, there's the link. Calling.
Oh, the claw.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Strange, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, so they'll keep that. Miska's got little white toes, like on the fluffy bit, it's white, so it's really handy for ID. So they're all quite different.
Got different bit, yeah.
Their tails will be kind of the last thing to lose that white fluff, and then they'll be the first thing to gain it back. So they often, for most of the year, have that nice white bushy tail. They've also got claws that are about 1 inch long, so that allows them to dig through about 1 metre of ice to get to food if they need to, which is really important for these guys because living in the tundra, food isn't always completely available, so you have to be able to get to what you do find. So if it is something that's under the ice and in the water, you've got to be able to get through it and get it, because it might be your only opportunity at a meal. So they are very opportunistic, and they've got shorter ears and a shorter muzzle than your red fox as well, and that's to lose less heat from their body, because there's less surface area to lose heat from. You can see he is very interested in Miska and Aurora. He is keeping his eyes on them.
Oh, definitely.
One's got a stick there, just heading around. You might be able to see him coming from that way here. there.
Yeah, well done, really.
Can't keep up with you.
They are very, very, very quick, I'm afraid.
Very cool.
So Ryan. Yeah, they've got very short attention spans. We try and give them enrichment as much as we can. At the moment, they are quite interested in Aurora at the fence line.
Oh, look at you!
There we go. They're all coming now. So chances are Coda will probably stay over there because he's the one that seems to be most interested in Aurora.
Oh, right.
He kind of was staying at the fence, that's why he was shouting, so that was a kind of I am the boss
Yes.
mating call. Actually, he's not the boss in this series, but
You want to try and be though, don't you? Hey?
Yeah. But throughout the day, you'll probably hear them kind of calling and making different calling sounds, and the lynx are calling a lot at the moment as well. So it's a bit of a chorus of breeding sounds at the moment.
Okay, they might turn a bare walkway.
Just there.
Is there anybody home?